Okay, so tonight I wanted to share with you guys a pattern implementation in my code to make my code more extensible, more scalable, more modular, and easy to maintain. Alright? First of all, I'm going to tell you the scenario, and later I'm going to show you the bad practice of the implementation of the scenario, of the solution of the scenario, and lastly I'm going to show you the good practice that I made tonight. Okay? So the scenario is in one of my endpoints in source controller. This post creates endpoint, accepts a single file. Okay, that endpoint redirects this single file to SourceService create async method. Okay, in async method, it create async method. We should extract text from this file, but that file can be in different file formats. For example, a PDF or a doc or a docx or a RTF or TXT formats. Okay, so depending on that, the text extraction strategy can be changed. The text extraction logic can be changed. Alright, this is where we need patterns. So first of all, I'm going to show you the bad practice. Here is the bad practice. In bad practice, we are using if-else conditions. Okay, if the file MIME type is application PDF, here's the implementation of the PDF extraction. If this is docx, this one should be docx. Here is the docx text extraction implementation. But this is bad. This is not good because this is not modular. Every logic is in one place, one by one. Think about 15 file formats. This will be too long and hard to test. This is not independable. This code is too tight coupling to each other. Okay, this logic is too tight coupled to each other. So this is not good for us. Let's close the bad practice and show the good practice. Inside good practice, I've used strategy and factory pattern. So in strategy pattern decides which file format extraction logic to use depending on the file format, and factory pattern provides us the instance of the correct file extraction class. Okay, so in here, actually I can directly show you. I have created a separate model for this. As you can see, this is source model, source folder. Yeah, this is source folder. Inside you can see source model, source control, source services. And in here, I have created a separate model called TextExtractor. Okay, now let's go deep dive in this text extraction folder. Here we can see TextExtractorModule. This is a separate model. Okay, so yeah, what I do is, for each different file extraction logics, for each different formats, I am creating a separate provider. This is for PDF extraction. Okay, I'm going to create separate providers for each different file text extraction formats. Okay, and I am registering them inside here. Also, I am injecting that PDF extractor, maybe docx extractor, maybe later RTF extractor. I'm injecting all of them to the text extractor service. Okay, inside here, in the constructor of the text extractor service, I'm defining a map. That maps strings to instances of the extractors. Okay, there will be multiple values. Okay, for example, Okay, I will add a docx extraction logic later after I explain all of them. And here we have SourceExtractor function. This is where we use factory pattern. Okay, depending on the MIME type, this function provides the correct text extractor instance. Okay, function use extractor map, where we defined here, declared and defined here, and depending on the MIME type, the function provides the correct text extractor instance. And in source module, we are importing TextExtractorModule, and thus we can inject the text extractor service. And from text extractor service, we are using resolve extractor, and we are giving the parameter file.mime type to get the text extractor instance. From the text extractor instance, we are using extract text method. Every provider that are text extractor, every different provider implements text extractor interface. It has only one method, which is extract text, that gets file buffer and returns a string, which is a extracted text. Okay. Every time I create a separate text extraction logic for a different format, file format, I'm going to implement this interface. So this gives us, I guess the pattern's name was low coupling. We are using only the extract text method in our service code without knowing the implementation of this code. Okay, we are not changing anything here. We are only changing some things inside this text extraction module. That's what makes our code more modular, more scalable, and open to which okay, I will check solid principles. Yeah, open closed principle. We are implementing open close principle. I guess we are using this one too. I guess we are using all of them. I'm not sure, but we are definitely implementing this open close principle from solid principles. Software entities should be open for extension but closed for modification. So in service code, it's closed to modification. Okay, we are not going to change anything, even if we add 20 other different file formats extraction logic. We are only going to change some things inside TextExtractorModule. This provides us extensibility. Okay, so the explanation is done. Now let's add another text extraction logic for, let's say, docx. Okay, I'm in the wrong folder. Yeah, docx text extractor.provider.ts. So export class. This class will implement text extractor. Which we should implement extract text. Yeah, that function should be async. Okay. And this class should be injectable because this is a provider. Yes. Also, let's register this inside, not here, inside TextExtractorModule. docx text extractor. Okay. Now inside here we need to implement how we are going to extract text from a docx file, right? Yeah. I'm going to help from ChatGPT for that. How to extract text from a docx file in NestJS. So ChatGPT provides mammoth package for that. Let's install that. If we go into npm and check mammoth to learn how to extract text from a docx file, usage, this is CLI markdown library, basic conversion, convert to HTML. I want to check its functions. Convert to HTML, extract raw text. It accepts extract raw text from its result. Parameter of the extract raw text function should be input, which is an object, and that object can accept a buffer, which we will use, right? Extract raw text buffer file buffer. So this is a promise, so we should await it. Const extracted text equals and return extracted text. Okay, what's wrong? It's not assignable to type string. Okay, the implementation should be done, right? Yeah. Now we need to add a new map value inside TextExtractorService. First, I need to learn the MIME type of docx. Here. Yeah, and inject the docx provider. Yeah, this docx text extractor. Okay, now everything should work. Npm line start. Let's open the SourceService again. If you look at the good practice, I am logging the extracted text into the terminal. First, I'm going to test for the PDF, which should be working already, right? So here I am in Postman. I'm creating a post request to the source create method, choosing form data, key is file, and value is the PDF. Okay, let's check. Yeah, the extracted text is logged into the terminal. Now check it for the docx, Loki and the lost shield file. Okay, this is the docx file, but we shouldn't include two files. Yes, let's check for a docx file. Yeah, it's working. This was how I am implementing a strategy and factory pattern. I hope the video was good. Good night everyone, or have a great day.